morning was still dark when she slipped into her running gear with practiced ease. A regular at the pre-dawn hour, she knew exactly how to maneuver her limbs into the tight-fitting shorts and shirt without disturbing the fragile quiet of her home. Outside, the world was a hazy silhouette against the black sky, but she moved confidently through it, navigating the familiar route that had become second nature. Her usual path through the park was under construction again today. Those barriers were becoming more frequent than ever. With a small sigh, she altered course, steering her feet towards quieter residential streets instead. The houses around her were dark and still, their windows reflecting the dim light of distant street lamps. She jogged past them without hesitation, each stride carrying her further away from the chaos of city life. As she rounded a corner, her foot caught on an uneven paving stone recently laid by construction workers in the rush to finish before dawn. Her body pivoted sharply, and for a moment there was nothing but the sensation of skidding across cold pavement. The impact jarred her knees and hands, but more than that, it disrupted her rhythm. She lay there briefly, catching her breath and assessing the damage. Just a scrape on one knee, no major injuries. With a determined nod to herself, she brushed off the dirt and continued. Back home, the smell of brewing coffee greeted her as she stepped inside. The radio was tuned to the morning news, its voice steady over the hum of the kitchen appliances. She listened while making breakfast, noting with a wince that there was yet another water main break downtown, causing major traffic delays. Adjusting her route would be necessary again today. She left early to avoid the peak congestion, threading through side streets and alleys like she had done countless times before. The city was waking up around her, shops opening their doors, school buses filling with children, workers heading towards their offices. Despite the detours, she made it on time for work, her heart rate steady from a mix of vision and routine. Her workspace at the office was already tidy when she arrived. She took comfort in that small sign of normalcy amid the chaos. Checking quickly with her team, she headed straight to her desk. Her day began as expected. Emails needed replies. Calls awaited return messages. But
yet.
That is until a colleague approached her looking flustered and concerned. "Hey, can you help me find some equipment?" he asked nervously. The ongoing renovations had moved everything around without updating the inventory system properly. She nodded, setting aside whatever else she was working on to assist him. Together they navigated through temporary partitions and construction zones until finally locating what they needed in a restricted area marked off by yellow caution tape. Once back at her desk, she found herself smiling, a small triumph amidst the larger struggles of the day. The morning passed swiftly after that, filled with such small acts of help and cooperation rather than conflict or complaint. Her colleague's grateful nod was rewarded enough for her efforts. Lunchtime arrived, and she set off for her usual cafe, half expecting today to be no exception to recent disruptions. Sure enough, there was a new sign out front announcing temporary closure due to plumbing issues. Disappointment flickered briefly, but quickly subsided. This was something she could handle easily. Instead of retracing her steps back home, she decided on another nearby establishment known for its reliable menu and quick service. The food was satisfyingly familiar, the flavors grounding her after a morning full of unexpected changes. As she ate, her mind wandered to the afternoon tasks ahead. Project deadlines loomed, and she felt the usual surge of determination, coupled with a slight unease about potential setbacks. Yet when those delays came, a malfunctioning printer threatening to derail their progress, she didn't hesitate. She offered to take care of it herself, heading out once more into the labyrinthine world of city offices to find a commercial printing facility capable of handling their needs. Her colleagues appreciated her resourcefulness, but she knew from experience that such things were simply part of the job. As the day drew to a close, she gathered up her belongings. The one-lane break had been temporarily fixed, but traffic remained thick with detours snaking through every avenue. Navigating these obstacles required patience more than anything else. Familiarity helped guide her safely out of town towards the relative peace of residential streets. An evening run awaited once she returned home. It was a quieter time now, when fewer people were out and about. She chose a less crowded path around the edge of the park, enjoying the solitude and the rhythmic motion that brought clarity amidst confusion. The cool night air felt refreshing against her heated skin as she moved steadily forward. Back at home, she took a moment. Each small victory, like finding misplaced equipment or getting around construction barriers, added up to something greater than any one task could achieve alone.